Hi everyone, so I'm back and I am going to be showing you guys some of my favorites lately. These aren't necessarily monthly favorites, these are just going to be things that I've been loving, just anything, so it's not really dependent on a month. Getting started, first thing is a brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I'm very picky about brushes because I have very long hair and I tend to get really bad tangles in my hair, and so a lot of brushes will literally just pull the hair out of my head, and I definitely don't want that. So this brush is called Widu, I think. It's W-I-D-U, and they have a bunch of different brushes. I have a few. This is one of my favorites, though. I love it because it almost feels like it gives your scalp a massage whenever you brush your hair. It's really good for your scalp, especially if you're trying to grow your hair. You have to give your scalp massages if you're trying to kind of just stimulate your scalp to, regrow your hair or to have healthier hair. It's very important to have a good brush. Yeah, that's definitely a favorite. I've been really into some specific lip products, so I'll show you a few. The first thing is the combo that I have on my lips right now at this moment. I always change my lip colors. I just took some photos wearing a different color, and then I changed it before I came on here. I'm constantly changing my lip colors. Lippy problems. Okay, so the first color is from Ilia Beauty, and this is called Call Me, and it's a really pretty, almost like baby pink, which I didn't think I would like. I didn't think it would be flattering on my skin tone. I don't know why, but whenever I see like almost lavender hued pinks, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes unless you have super, super white teeth, it can make your teeth look yellow. Sometimes it's just not flattering on specific skin tones, but I love it, and I find that it blends so well with other colors. For instance, collaboration I did with Modern Minerals Makeup and Lotus Way, and I named it Be of Love after one of my favorite poems from E.E. Cummings. I've talked about this quite a bit, but this is just honestly one of my all-time favorite glosses, colors, lip products, everything. Infused with flower essences from Lotus Way, and if you're healing powers of flowers, the healing powers of flowers are immense and magical, and I'm obsessed with flowers, and I'm obsessed with anything that's infused with flowers. So of course, when talking to Diane, who is the owner of Modern Minerals, and she told me that her and Katie from Lotus Way were working together and they wanted to work with me, I was like, yes, please, this is a dream come true. So this collaboration was a dream come true, truly. And we also came out with a blush that I named Sweet Thing, and it's a beautiful fuchsia color as well. This is my favorite. This is my baby. It smells of rose, neroli, just like bright happiness. If a color can smell like bright happiness, that's what this smells like. It looks intimidating. I know a lot of people are kind of scared, and I have quite a bit of it on right now, and I also mixed it with this pink, so it's obviously going to be a little bit more pigmented, but you can use it in a very, very light amount, so you'll just have a sheer wash of pink. It does not have glitter in it. It lasts for me all day on the lips, and you can taste it natural, and you're ingesting the flower essences. It also is infused with gem essences, which is amazing. So yes, I could go on and on about this, but this is Be of Love, and it's my baby. Also obsessed with a lip liner. The color Rose by Jane Iredale. Okay, so another lip color that I love is from Au Naturel, and it's called Marrakesh. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Speaking of another color that I didn't think that I would be able to pull off, this is almost like a nudish color, and when I first saw this, I'm not going to lie, I was like, oh, okay, that's not going to work on me. I'm not usually a fan of nude lips because I'm so pale as it is that I feel like nude lips just look like dead lips on me. Like, it just makes no sense. I'd rather have a little color. But this has changed my mind forever. I don't know what it is about this color. I think the reason that I love it over any other nude lip colors I've tried is that a lot of nude lip colors are very brown with like brown undertones, and sometimes it just doesn't look flattering, but this has, to me at least, almost like a pinkish and brown undertone, and it's so beautiful. I reach for this so much. I'm not a huge lipstick wearer, even though I own more lipsticks than anybody should ever own. But I'm not someone who wears lipsticks like all day. I get sick of having things like on my lips. Plus, I like to kiss my boyfriend. If I'm being real, I like to kiss my animals. So it's like I can't have things on my lips all day. If you're a kisser like me, then it's just like it gets annoying. But honestly, throughout the day, I find myself reaching for this color. And I feel like it's also because it looks so natural and it's super moisturizing. So yeah, huge fan of this. Huge. Okay, moving on to concealers. I have two concealers. Moving on to concealers, I have two concealers. I have two concealers to show you guys. One is that I use anyway, is more for all over my face. The other I use specifically under my eyes, although you could use both, vice versa, whatever you want to do. The first is also by Au Naturel, and I love this jar that it comes in. I have an eyelash stuck to it. Isn't that lovely? Does anybody else find their fake eyelashes just like stuck to things? So this is their cream concealer, and I believe I have the lightest shade, of course. And this is super creamy, and the texture is just really beautiful, and it is kind of tacky in the way that it's really good to apply to just an area of concern. It sticks really well. It is great under the eyes as well, but I prefer it all over my face. For an under eye concealer, I've been loving this Well People BioCorrect, and this is their new multi-action concealer. This contains caffeine, which depuffs the eye area, has biopeptide complex, which firms, pomegranate brightens, and aloe soothes. So this is amazing. A color that I have is fair, again the lightest shade, has a pinky undertone. It works for me because it cancels out the dark circles, which I need desperately. This blends beautifully. This is, I would say, a lot of people say it's super high coverage. On me, because I have such intense dark circles, it's not like, whoa, like you can still see that I have dark circles, but to me, this doing the job that it's done is pretty amazing for an organic concealer. Really beautiful. It blends so seamlessly. That's what I love about it. It really does help to cancel the darkness. I have noticed that it brightens. The depuffing, I know a lot of people say that it helps. I don't tend to get really puffy eyes. I just have the darkness. So that's my area of concern, is getting rid of the darkness, and it does help. Again, as you can see with my dark circles, it's not going to be perfect. Nothing is, but I think for just one layer of this, it's pretty miraculous. So this has definitely been my favorite under eye concealer. Next up, I have a highlighter and a contour. Both are from the same brand, and they are beautiful. Look at this packaging, first of all. This is from Tata Harper, and I am a huge fan of their makeup. Their skincare is beautiful. My skin is just too sensitive. So far, I haven't been able to try any skincare product from them that my skin doesn't freak out from, and I think it's just because it's so potent. But I know that their skincare has like changed so many people's skins, and I'm like jealous of people who get to just like put their masks on their face because I want to use it so bad, because I love their line. I love their products. Their packaging is like my dream packaging, like the green with the gold. It's just stunning. But thankfully, thank you, I can tolerate the makeup. I have the blushes, I have their lip products, and when I saw that she was coming out with a contour and highlighter, I was like, oh yes, give me this. Whatever I can use from that line, I want to use it because I love it. So first thing is the contour. This is so beautiful. I have it on right now, and if you are fair or pale, whatever you want to say, like me, you will love this. It blends in beautifully. I don't think that it looks too harsh. Obviously, if you applied a lot, it could look a little bit, too much with anything, obviously. But for me, sorry, I'm smelling it again. I don't smell much of a scent with this. For me, this is just beautiful. I like to put it a little bit right here to contour. Sometimes to contour my nose, I'll put a little under my chin if my face is super bloated. I've worn this on my eyelids with no problem, and it's really beautiful to use as just like a shadow right up here. Love it. Lasts all day. You can set it with like a mineral bronzer, any type of bronzer that you love. But next up is their highlighter. This is called Very Illuminating. Very Illuminating, yes. This is it. This is beautiful. If you can see it a little bit, I have it down the bridge of my nose. You can see it right there. Can you see it? Yeah, it's so beautiful, you guys. One of my favorite highlighters that I've ever tried. If you're glittery or sparkly or just like too intense, it's just so natural. If you can see, it's just when the sun hits, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's probably the most natural looking highlighter I've ever come across. I believe you can buy them both in a set to save some money, but these are just beautiful products. Highly recommend these. Okay, the next two products are from Jane Iredale. The first is a blush that I'm pretty obsessed with. First of all, can we talk about this gold packaging? It's just beautiful. And the blush is called Flawless, which is perfect because it is flawless. It looks almost like a brown color. It's like a rosy brown, and I love this because it doubles for me as a blush and a contour light bronze. So I'm wearing this today, and it is so beautiful. It just blends beautifully. It looks good from what I've seen on every skin tone. Those of you who are fair skin and are scared of like wearing a brown toned blush, let me tell you, it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I'm not usually obsessed with blushes just because I have a natural, I get naturally flushed very easily, so I always have like a little bit of a pinkness to my cheeks, and a lot of time I don't like to accentuate the pinkness, and this kind of cancels out the red a little bit and just helps to, I don't know, it's like flawless. That's why the name is perfect. It's beautiful. I've heard so many people talking about it, and they're like, this is just amazing. Like, it's honestly beautiful. So for someone who's not like a huge blush obsessed person, I have to say I'm very obsessed with this, and I'm so happy that it exists because it's just flawless. Also from Jane Iredale is an eyeshadow kit. I'm obsessed with Jane Iredale, and I'm obsessed with their eyeshadow kits. It's all I have on my eyes today. Their eyeshadows are my favorite. They're talc free. They don't irritate my eyes. They last forever. I love them. They have so many colors, and I was so happy that they came out with this matte kit because I needed some matte colors. I have a lot of shimmery, but you can see how beautiful these are. I have so many shimmery eyeshadows, which are beautiful, and I love them, but sometimes you just want a matte eye look, and these are the colors. They're wearable for every day. I love that it comes with a mirror. I love the gold packaging. I've been wearing it every day. Love it. Okay, next up I have two brushes. I feel like I've had like sets of twos. Huh, have you guys noticed that? I feel like everything has been like two. Ha ha ha. I am a little bit overtired and caffeinated right now. Anyway, these are two brushes from Alima Pure. I just use them, so they're not clean. I love these. If you ever tried the original Alima Pure brushes, which I believe they still sell, they were awesome. But when I heard they were coming out with synthetic hair brushes, I was like, yes, because these are my favorite, and this is the most beautiful foundation brush ever, and it's called the foundation brush. I love that it's just black, simple, beautiful, so soft, you guys. By the way, I just have to give a disclaimer. I have a brush obsession. Don't know where it came from. I even asked my mom if like something happened during childhood which like gave me this positive feeling towards brushes, because I literally, whenever I see a makeup brush, I'm like, where did you get that? Where can I get it? When I get a makeup brush, I have to like rub it on my face. Just brushes themselves make me excited and happy. I have such a huge collection, it's disgusting, but they make me so happy, and like every time I use them and every time I get new brushes, I'm like, yeah. I do not like cleaning my brushes though, let me tell you that. But aside from that, I'm a brush lover. I love brushes. Something must have happened in a past life where I was like surrounded by people just gently caressing me with brushes, and I just forever have that mental image, because whenever I put on makeup with brushes, it's like, oh yes, yes, beautiful. Anyway, I'm weird and I love brushes, and this is my favorite foundation brush I think ever. That's saying a lot from someone who's obsessed with brushes. Not blushes, brushes. This is another brush from them. This is called the Mini Blending Brush, and I use this for under my eyes to use to blend concealer. You can also use it around your nose and on any blemishes, but I like to use under my eyes. Blends beautifully. Again, super soft. I love this collection. Obsessed. I want like two of each. That's what I want. This has nothing to do with makeup, but my gosh, do I love it. This is the Sinus Remedy from Hope Gillerman Organics, and oh my gosh, if anybody else is suffering from allergies, which I know you are because I am, it's bad. I can like barely breathe right now. I'm like I'm talking to you guys, but like I'm using the only air that I have left because I can't even breathe very well. This is fantastic. The original that I had came in like a little dropper, so you'd have to drop it on your finger and then like, you know, insert your finger in your nose. And this is so much easier because this has a roller ball now. So now all you do is just, I'll do it right now because of my allergies. You put it like this. So you do one pinky per nostril. This is super, super glamorous and attractive, you guys. Keeping it real. So you don't stick your finger in your nostril, you know, you just rub it around the area. You could even go right here. And instantly, it's super powerful. It smells like eucalyptus. And what else does this have in it? I think it has Ravensara. I can never pronounce that correctly. I think it has eucalyptus. I don't even know what it has in it, but it works amazingly well. It works better for me than just like pure peppermint oil, which is one of my favorites to use for asthma and breathing and pain, headaches, pretty much everything for peppermint oil. But this works so well. And it also works as like aromatherapy. So I've found it very helpful with anxiety. I definitely have severe anxiety disorder, which I've talked about before, and just the essential oils alone in this can help to calm me down. So yes, highly recommend this. I have a ton of her blends, and I love all of them. All of them. Skincare favorite. So for all of you, I get a lot of questions about SPF because, you know, obviously it's important, and now with springtime, so I like to find an SPF that works for me. It can be really hard if you have sensitive skin. This is Suntegrity. This is a beautiful brand. I've also tried their tinted version of this. They have like a tinted moisturizer, which is beautiful as well. This is wonderful. You can use it as a moisturizer, primer, and sunscreen. It works beautiful under makeup. I love the pump. You just do a pump and it comes out of here. It's beautiful. It has a lot of product, and it has the active ingredient zinc oxide. Zinc is super healing. I love zinc personally. And yeah, it has never irritated my skin. So far, no breakouts from it. So I've been really loving this beautiful product. And it does really work well as a primer. It helps your makeup last longer. So that's the only skincare products I think I'm going to show you guys on this video, because my next video I'm going to do an updated skincare routine. In my last video, I talked about my skincare favorites and it's changed a little bit, so I wanted to kind of save the products for that. But my last favorite does have to do with skin in the sense that it is for sunshine. This is called the Summer Skin Medium UPF 50 Plus hat. Again, it's from the brand Summer Skin. And this is just, how cute is this? I'm obsessed with it. It helps to block full rays, and here we go with the poses. It's so beautiful. It's comfortable. I find that I want to wear it all the time. That is my favorite. I've been wearing this almost every day since I got it. It's been beautiful for when I go outside, and say you don't feel like wearing sunscreen on your face, it's perfect to wear a hat, because if you want to sit outside for a little bit, this will protect your face. It's obviously not going to protect other areas, but it's just beautiful. And also, even if you are wearing SPF, it's still fashionable. So I love when you can wear a sun hat that is fashionable. So it's not like one of those hats that you'd only wear to guard you from the sun, but it's something that you would wear, you know, that's not only protecting your skin, but it's super cute. So yeah, this is my last favorite for this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Still trying to get my setup, you guys. I feel like I say that in every video, but give this a thumbs up if you want me to do videos, even if it's not super high quality and you'd like me to just churn out videos anyway. Let me know. I'm not the type of person where it's like it has to be perfect quality for me to put it out. No, I feel like any video can be good as long as the content is good. So even if the quality isn't perfection, I still watch videos that aren't like amazing quality. So let me know what you guys think. If you're someone who you really get distracted if the quality isn't great, then let me know and I will work more on that. Otherwise, I'm not saying that I'm not going to up the quality, but in the meantime, until I do that, would you guys still like to see videos like this, even though it's filmed on a webcam? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Comment below. Let me know if you have any of the same favorites that I mentioned, and if you have any questions. And as always, I will link every single thing I mentioned below, as well as coupon codes to help you guys save some money. Love you guys. Bye.